Hi, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing Magic, and Mysticism. Well, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the void and its relationship to meditation and magic. The void itself is the space between space. It is time between time. Some occultists believe that is an astral dimension that one can travel to. Now, because in between places have psychological and emotional correlates, the void has been used for restoration, for rest, to acquire peace of mind, and even to get a sense of stillness. So it is a very powerful, call it technique, or a powerful method of acquiring these types of qualities. And one can even go to the void to meet with their guides, masters, and even to perform magic. So if we were to have, like, I guess, a metaphor for the void, when people talk about meditation, for example, they talk about getting into the gap between your thoughts, to get into the space between your breaths. A lot of times this is used in mindfulness and Buddhist meditation, but this is very much in keeping what the void actually is. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to give you kind of a brief walkthrough of how one would go and do a void meditation / path working. And you can go back later, and if you want to write some stuff down and do the meditation for yourself. So first, you would close your eyes and take several deep breaths. You would imagine yourself in a quiet, comfortable place. This is your favorite place. For some people who like the beach, it might be a beach house. For others, it may be a favorite room in their home. Maybe it's in nature, maybe it's a cave where one can be by themselves. In whatever place that you find yourself to be, you would look across the room and see a red door. Of course, you would be curious and you would walk towards that door, knowing that that red door goes someplace, somewhere. You may not be sure where. But as you would go and open the door, you travel across the threshold, and in there you would see darkness. Maybe a little light, maybe a candle flame. You'd find yourself in a place of darkness with very little light. And yet there's something about this place. There's something about this place that is very still. There's just silence. It's a place where you can actually sit down and allow yourself to release all of your thoughts and to allow that darkness, that peace, that stillness to slowly permeate your body and your mind. And you would just sit there for a few minutes. There may be a time in the future where you might want to visit this place and speak with your guides and masters. But you inherently know that this is a place of power. This is a place where just by being here a few minutes, you feel spiritually, emotionally, and mentally 10 times stronger than you were before. This is a place where you can create wonderful things using energy to create magical effects if you choose. But you don't have to. You can just be and just experience it. And of course, when you are ready, you can look off in the other direction and see that red door. You would walk towards that red door, that familiar red door that provided the gateway to this world, the void. And as you would open the door, you'd walk through, over that permeable barrier to that favorite place that we talked about, that favorite place where you felt comfortable. And now as you're in that favorite place, you can just take a few deep breaths, open your eyes, find yourself back where you are, feeling very much awake. Okay? That would be an example of a void meditation. Now you can make it more complex. I just added a couple different things to it, but I believe in simplicity. So that's essentially an introduction to the void. I personally like doing this type of meditation. This meditation, when you do it, I often feel very much invigorated afterwards, renewed, and with a clear head in whatever I'm doing. This can be used as a path working. It can be, you can actually do some magic within the void if you choose, just like you can do magic in the astral world. What I'm going to do is, I have my Patreon page. I'm going to put some additional meditations and things regarding the void on my page. So if you haven't been to my Patreon, check it out. And if you want to, or if you don't know what Patreon is, basically what it is a community where creators support each other. And they may give sometimes a small donation, like $1, to help support creators who are doing videos. Could be artists, could be people who are writing, or whatever. Well, anyway, I have my Patreon page, and if you want to see some of that type of stuff, some additional information, you're welcome to check it out. Happy New Year's Eve, and I will see you later.